This is a Saturday Morning TVLog from Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Welcome to another Saturday Morning TVLog, and this time around it's Moby Dick Might Mightor, brought to us by Hanna-Barbera. Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. I'm Joel, the Big D to y'all. This is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So today's episode of the Saturday Morning TVLog is Moby Dick Might Mightor. Yes. Another one of Hanna-Barbera's great creations with two shows together. Yes. Now, I've got to say, this is easily a pretty underrated show, but hey, I got to say, it's just a really cool show. Let me give you a look at some of our main characters here. Here's a look at Mightor. Pretty cool character, huh? I kind of consider him to be a precursor to He-Man in ways, but I'll explain when I talk about it. And this, of course, Moby Dick. Yeah, where he eats a couple of kids. I'll explain why when I get to his segment as well. But first things first, let's talk about the show itself. Moby Dick Might Mightor was an animated Saturday morning show with sci-fi adventure fun produced by Hanna-Barbera. The show premiered on CBS in September of 1967. It ended in in January of 68, but continued in reruns until September of 69. Despite Moby's name coming first, he had only one short per half-hour episode sandwiched between two Mightor. The same structure was used the previous season for the studio's Frankenstein Jr. and the Impossibles. Now, let's get to the segments. First up will be Mightor, which had two segments. One day, while on a hunting trip, a teenage caveman named Tor, along with his winged pet dinosaur Tog, rescue an old man who as a reward gives Tor a magical club. When Tor raises his club to the sky, he transforms into the masked and muscular Mightor, a prehistoric superhero who possesses superhuman strength and the power of flight through his club, which can also fire energy blasts. He can also transform Tog into a powerful fire-breathing dragon. Mightor protects his village from evildoers. Amongst the villagers are the chief, Pondo, and his daughter, the beautiful red-haired Shira, who also has a younger brother named Little Rock, and that's spelled with an R-O-K, not an R-O-C-K, who loves pretending to be Mightor. The characters have several pets, including Little Rock's dodo, Orc, and Shira's mammoth calf, Bolo. Now, Mightor bears a number of similarities to even Marvel's own Thor, particularly during the early run of the latter titular character series. Both heroes having a secret identity of an ordinary, unassuming man with a superpowered alter ego when possessing a powerful mystical weapon. Their respective names and titles are quite similar as well. Now, for the segment, Tor is voiced by Bobby Diamond, while Mightor is voiced by Paul Stewart. Hanna-Barbera veteran John Stevenson does the voice of Pondo, as well as the vocal effects for Tog, Orc, and Bolo. Shira is voiced by Patsy Garrett, and Little Rock is voiced by Norma McMillan. Now, overall, from what I'm seeing here in my source, there were 36 Mightor episodes produced and aired in the show overall. Next is Moby Dick, which of course is, the same type of character you would remember from the Herman Melville tune, but just a little differently, though. Now, before I get into this, I almost forgot to tell you, this show was created after the title characters would appear in the final episodes of Space Ghost, which of course was the big story of the Council of Doom. Of course, Of course, we would meet the other characters that would have their shows come out the same year this did, those being the Herculoids, which I have already covered. Same thing with Space Ghost. And the other being Shazam, which I have yet to cover that one. Now back to Moby Dick. Now, in this segment, when a typhoon strikes, two teenage boys named Tom and Tub are swept miles away from their uncle's vessel, the Sea Explorer, and found themselves in uncharted waters surrounded by menacing sharks. But when all seems lost, they're rescued by the legendary great white whale Moby Dick. And together, they have found a new friend, and along with their pet seal, who is named Scooby. That's right, you heard me correctly. But way before the studio even created a certain Great Dane named Scooby-Doo, they face the dangers of the undersea world together. And of course, there were 18 segments produced. Tom is voiced by Bobby Resnick. Tub is voiced by Barry Balkin. And Don Masick, who of course would later go on to do Scooby-Doo, did the vocal effects for Scooby and the title character of Moby Dick. Now, after an overall total of 18 episodes produced and aired, again, the show ended. Now, the show's music was done by Hoyt Curran, of course, who, of course, no stranger to doing the music, plus Ted Nichols. I really did enjoy this show. It was really fun. I'd only seen segments of this in the Super Adventure series Cartoon Network showed. But anyway, let me see if I remember correctly. Now, after it was being rerun, it would get shown in syndication on various Hanna-Barbera action blocks. And I'm sure USA aired it on a show where they had I recall USA had a show with legendary with Hanna-Barbera superheroes as well, which they are aside from the Cartoon Express. But that one I can't even remember because I only watched the Cartoon Express, and that's when I found this on Cartoon Network. I soon got to see some of these episodes restored with their original intros and what have you. But soon Boomerang came along, and that's where I got to see the show even more, with its intro and closing. Anyway, in 2011, the show got released on DVD. Now, it has been released on video, but I think in other territories, though. But anyway, Moby Dick and Might Mightor got released on DVD through the Warner Archive in July, 2011. Whoops, my mistake. Even after that, Moby Dick and Might Mightor would also appear in the Hanna-Barbera Super TV Heroes comic book series, numbers 1 through 7, from April 68 to October 69. And Moby Dick appeared briefly in the film Yogi's Ark Lark in 1972. I'm getting carried away here, ain't I? My apologies. Now, characters from Moby Dick also later appeared in some of the Adult Swim shows like Sea Lab 2021 and Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, as well. And heck, Tom, Tub, and Scooby even appeared in an episode of Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. Yes. And what's more is Mightor and Moby Dick even have cameos in some recent things like the Jellystone animated series, which you can see on HBO Max, Scooby-Doo Mask of the Blue Falcon, the movie, and the recent Space Jam: A New Legacy from last year. But in Jellystone, I've seen that Moby Dick talks. I've never watched the Jellystone series, however. But anyway, now there is a new incarnation of Mightor that recently appeared in the 2016 DC comic book series Future Quest, along with several other characters from Hanna-Barbera's Action Tunes. Yes. Really something. Anyway, this is a show I think you might want to give a try. I'm sure maybe some of you have seen this show. But anyway, I really loved watching this show, even with segments alone or in its entirety. But Moby Dick and Mighty Mightor is kind of considered a little underrated, but still, it's another one of Hanna-Barbera's great shows, in my opinion, anyway. So anyway, that's it. What are your thoughts on Moby Dick and Mighty Mightor? Please tell me in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button below, subscribe to my channel, be a part of the Big D Nation. And don't forget, tonight at 7 o'clock will be my Q&A, so be there. So thank you for watching. Oh, and that reminds me, no more questions. It's your time's already up because it expired at midnight. So no more questions. If you want to give me questions, save them for the Q&A. Okay. But anyway, thank you for watching, and if you like this, consider checking out the Saturday Morning TV logs I did for these other shows that I've recently mentioned. In the upper left-hand corner is the Saturday Morning TV log for the original Space Ghost and Dino Boy. The upper right-hand corner is the Saturday Morning TV log I did for the Herculoids, and the bottom left-hand corner is the Saturday Morning TV log I did for Frankenstein Jr. and the Impossibles, which is done so well. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., as well as the Saturday Morning TV log, then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching, and next week's Saturday Morning TV log is Alvin and the Chipmunks. So until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.